Test 1 2. Test test.
Good evening, everyone. Woo. I talk loud, but not that loud. Very good. All right. Good evening and welcome to our Wilson High School and Adult Education graduation. We are proud to be honoring our graduates this evening and are pleased to be joined by family, friends, and all supporters of our students. Thank you all so much for being a part of this very special occasion, both here in person and for those that are watching at home. My name is Pam Galano, and I'm the principal for Wilson High School. And this is Carrie Casto. She is our adult education principal. She and I are co-leading the event tonight. Tonight is a very special occasion as we celebrate the accomplishments of our high school graduates. This graduation goes beyond the receiving of a diploma or the wearing of a cap and gown. Tonight's celebration is also about acknowledging the perseverance, grit, and dedication of each of our graduates. All of our graduates are strong, brave, and resilient, and this is even more so evident for this class of 2023 as the impact of COVID and school closures is still residing within us all. Yet, this group has shown they can persevere to complete their high school diploma. We are so very proud of our class of 2023. Our wonderful hybrid graduation tonight was put together by a committee that meets over many months. This group worked hard to make sure caps, gowns, diplomas were ordered, professional photography were taken, and are here tonight, as well as many other details. So a big thank you to everyone who contributed to organizing tonight's graduation event. I'd like to recognize our dignitaries, so a thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Gary Waddell. And representing our board of trustees tonight, we have our board president, Vicki Fairchild, Bonnie Lieberman, Andy Ratterman. It's a good thing I know all their names. Jody Muirhead, Dr. Michelle Ryan, Albert Gonzalez, and nobody snuck over on the other side. Okay, thank you, Board of Trustees, for being here tonight. I would like to take a moment to remind everyone that our graduation is a special event, and we ask for everyone's cooperation in maintaining a safe and respectful space by remaining seated and refraining from using noisemakers. I heard some already. Let's respect them, and you guys can make as much noise at the very end. For those of you at home, make as much noise as you want. Our graduates have certainly earned that, and you can, again, make a lot of noise at the end. All right, I am going to pass it off now to Miss Carrie Casto.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for attending our graduation ceremony to celebrate the hard work of our graduates. My name is Carrie Casto, and I'm the principal of Santa Clara Adult Education. At this time, I would like to invite you all to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance given by Angela Velez, and then please remain standing for our national anthem performed by our Wilson High School junior, Star Botella.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the lands of the free and the home of the brave.
I don't know how I can come up here after that. Please have a seat. And just a reminder that Star is a Wilson High School junior. So thank you, Angela and Star, and thank you to Curtis Gaspar over here for the opening music. Curtis is a custodian in our school district. Graduation is a momentous occasion, and I'm amazed at how hard everyone has worked here to achieve their goal of completing high school. And I want to emphasize that many of our students have had barriers to overcome to graduate and be here tonight. Some of you have multiple jobs. Some of you are parents. Some of you had dealt with personal issues. And some of you have returned to school after many years away. This graduation celebration is about proving to yourselves that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. And today is just the beginning of many more successes that you will experience. I promise you that. So congratulations to all of you. This leads us to our graduate speakers for the evening. First, please welcome adult education graduate Katia Cuevas to the stage.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Katia Ramirez. I'd first like to thank you all for taking the time out of your day to be here and celebrate this special day for us. There have been so many ups and downs in this long journey to get here, but I'm glad it happened this way. Every single one of the people graduating with me today has had their own unique path that has shaped us into the people we are today. For me, from the day that my family immigrated into this country, I knew that life would never be the same. From the time I was born until I was 9 years old, I lived in Mexico surrounded by family and a familiar language and culture. At 9 years old, we left Mexico on one of the toughest journeys of my young life. We didn't know what the future held for us. We just hoped that we would have a better quality of life and hopefully more opportunities to succeed. We landed in a country where we didn't speak the language and everything was different. My parents struggled to make ends meet and put food on the table, and my brothers and I struggled in school to not only learn English, but all the other subjects. School was a very difficult time during my childhood years. I felt confused most of the time and out of place because of the language barrier. Culturally, everything was so different, and it was hard to fit in and find myself with all these challenges. I just wasn't able to graduate, and I thought maybe I never would. If you had told me 5 years ago that I'd be graduating from high school at this point in my life, I would have not believed it. I thought I was too old and it was too late. I had tried a few other adult schools, and I could never make the class times work for my schedule. I'm so thankful to Santa Clara Adult School and this program. It allowed me to spend time with my daughter and my family and still fit the schoolwork in where I could. I am so thankful to my teachers, Ms. June and Ms. Melinda. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your guidance and encouragement. My biggest inspiration throughout it all is my daughter, Nalea. She gives me the strength to keep going every single day. Even though she's young and she might not remember this day, I want her to be proud of me and know that every decision I make in this life is for her. And one more very special person in my life I like to thank is my wife, Veronica. You were and are my biggest role model, by far the most wonderful and patient teacher I could have asked for. Thank you for those late nights and those long weekends helping me with homework. I'm sure you enjoy reliving those moments again. I learned and continue to learn so much from you. And last but not least, I am happy and proud to say that not only am I a high school graduate today, but as of 2 days ago, I am also a U.S. citizen. Thank you. Fellow graduates, even though most of us didn't attend classes together, I imagine we all have a similar story of struggles and support. We've all learned a lot on this journey. It's made us who we are, and we will take it with us as we go on with our lives. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
I just need to correct myself because I misspoke when Katya came up, and it's Katya Ramirez, just so that's corrected there. Sorry about that. Next, we'd like to welcome our Wilson High School graduate, Brianna Rowland, to the stage for her speech. Do you want this? Hold it down.
Hello. Okay, my name is Brianna, and I'm honored to be here today. First off, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates here today, as we've all worked so hard to be here and should feel very proud. Unlike most Wilson graduates, my story is a bit different, as I started off at Wilson as in my freshman year. I know that a lot of our students transfer here after their freshman year. I came to Wilson as a freshman because I knew that a traditional high school was not the right fit for me. I enjoyed being able to come to school without the overwhelming amount of people and the pressure to attend every day. I feel very lucky to have been able to attend Wilson, where there's structure and stability, as well as leniency and understanding. So Wilson was the perfect choice for me. During my sophomore year, I became pregnant. Fortunately, Wilson had a program for pregnant and parenting teens. So transitioning into Ms. Sintal's class was one of the best things that could have happened. She is the most supportive, loving, and outstanding teacher I've ever had. I would not be graduating today without her. I would just like to give her a special thanks. You are truly an incredible woman and deserve the world. And another person that made this day possible for me was my grandfather, Saul. The word amazing doesn't even begin to describe how wonderful he is. He is one of the most selfless people I know, and I wouldn't be here today without his support. And I say my most important thank you for last, and that is to my daughter, Mila, who has made me want to be the best version of myself. Before Mila, I was slipping into a hopeless future. Simply stated, Mila motivated me to become a better person. I know every graduate here today has their own story and own people who motivated them to persevere, and that is why I started off by saying that we should all feel proud. So I will end it by saying I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of all of you. Congratulations to the graduates of Wilson High School and the Santa Clara Adult Education.
Thank you, Katya and Brianna, for your candid and heartfelt speeches. We really, truly appreciate you sharing your experiences and stories with us. Now we are moving on to the moment that you've all been waiting for, the presentation of the graduates. Dr. Galano will read aloud the names for Wilson High School, and I will read the adult education graduate names. Graduates, please look for your line guide to know when to stand. Once you're on the stage, we will also read aloud memorable words for those of you who chose to write them. To those of you in the audience, please hold your applause once the graduate on stage so you can hear us when we read their words. We will first welcome our Santa Clara adult education graduates. Do you want to give it to them? Katia Ramirez. Be kind, be courteous, educate yourself, respect, and walk with God. Jacob Richard Villegas. Better late than never. Pauline Rochelle Perez. That move you are scared to make? I want your family to hear this. This move that you're scared to make might be the game changer. Michelle Alejandra Martinez. It's never too late to follow your dreams and never too late to learn. Jennifer Lizette Robledo Matadamas. I learned a lot from the school. Hopefully I can join to be a teacher and a staff member. Essence Marie Phillips. I wouldn't have made it if I didn't have Mama Lisa helping me. I wouldn't be standing here tonight if it wasn't for her. Christina Longoria. The past does not equal the future. Moriela Contreras Andrade. I made it. Marco Ungaretti. Thank you, Dad, for the unconditional support, and thank you, Mom, for giving me the strength I need to be here accepting this diploma today. Nancy Nunez. Faith does not make things easy, it makes them possible. Stefania Lizette Perez. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Laura Martinez. Thank you to my family and especially to my sister, Miriam, for pushing me forward. I love all of you. Jessica Reyna Lopez. This school and program helped my dreams come true. Jesse James Madueno. It's a beautiful thing that with enough effort, you really can achieve so much. A very special note I would like to mention is my appreciation for Christine Nguyen for being by my side through this journey and always helping me become a better person for every tomorrow there is to come. Desiree Marie O'Neill. I would love to thank my amazing family for supporting and loving me to their fullest potential, giving all the glory to God for giving me the strength to get through this during the most difficult time in my life. It's never too late. This is just the beginning. I did it, Mom and Dad, my angels. Joel Taylor. I'm thankful for my friends and family for being here this evening, and I'm very grateful to be here, and I'm hopeful for the future. Francois Delvin Jones. Within 6 months, I pushed myself and I passed all my classes. Jaden Thomas. I feel like I wanted to be successful, so I'm trying to make it happen. Hugo Alfredo Rocha Marquez. Thankful for finally being able to complete my high school diploma. This is one step towards many accomplishments for me. Angela Basilia Ramirez. Better late than never. Monique Martinez. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Instead, set an example for the believers through your speech, behavior, love, and faith. Timothy 4:12. Grateful for my family being here, son and friends. Alicia Alarano. I am happy to receive this diploma. It was hard, but well worth it, thanks to the support from my kids, family, and friends. Marco Antonio Carbajal Galindo. I'm thankful for my friends and family, and I'm happy to make my parents proud. Noe Amador. First of all, I want to say thank you to my family who supported me all the way. I also want to say thank you to all my teachers that helped me accomplish this goal. Janiyah James. Thank you so much to the adult education for giving me a great opportunity to fulfill my dreams and hopes in life. I wish you guys happiness, love, and peace. Anaya James. I feel good, I feel great, I feel amazing. Now, Dr. Golano will continue by reading the Wilson High School graduate names.
Okay, high school grads, stay up here until I finish reading your last words, and then you can walk away. All right, come on. Ready? Okay, come on. I didn't even have to say his name. Chris, stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here. Look good, smile. Okay. Christian Mendoza Ramirez. Thank you to everyone who supported me on this ride. Good way to start. Brianna Rowland. Thank you to everyone that supported me. Angela Lazita Marie Velez Aguilar. I believe in the person I want to become. Biane Ortiz Sanchez. It's not about how much we lost, it's about how much we have left. Tony Stark. Berenice Contreras Rodriguez. Never stop fighting for what you want because no one is going to do it for you. Michael Morentes. I could not have gotten this far without the help of my family and friends. Thank you all. Manuel Cruz. He wants to say thanks to his family. Samantha Mediodia. To my family and Ari, thank you for the love. Here's to us, here's to the future. Alexa Paredes Guerra. Thank you to my parents and teacher for supporting me throughout these years. Flora Standley. Thank you to my incredible teachers. I couldn't have done it without them. We got this. All right, Osiris Almeida. Thank you to my family and the teachers here for supporting me. Veronice Ramirez Rojas. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage that continues to count. Marissa Flores. Thank you to all my family and friends that have helped me throughout this journey. Sarah Calvario Hernandez. Thank you to my mom and sister for always supporting me. Jandra Johnson. Sorry. I am not what happened to me. I am what I chose to become. Liliana Ortiz. Thank you to the Wilson staff for supporting me when no one else would. Scott Uribe. Thanks to my parents and the staff at Wilson for always being there for me. Ibrahim Barocha. Thank you to everyone who helped me graduate. Big thanks to Mr. Pacheco for being very patient with me and always believing in me. Chloe Velasquez. Thank you, Mr. Stevens, for not being a bad teacher. Ollie Maddox. If life is sink or swim, just keep doing the doggy paddle. It isn't graceful, but I promise it works. Brian Vargas. It's never too late to follow your dreams. It is worth being shot at to see how much one is left. Andrea Fawkes. Faith does not make things easy, it makes them possible. Sean Kim. Thank you to my parents and everyone that showed me support. Okay. All right, Christian Gonzalez. Thanks to everyone who came with me. Anthony Cardinali. Thank you to my family. Kira Wilkes. Everything is possible for one who believes. You keep it. Daniel Zavala Chacon. It's been a journey, but I made it, thanks to my family and teachers. Kelly Barnes. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Trinity Longoria Telez. Trinity. Did I say it wrong? I'm sorry. Let me do it again. Rewind. Trinity Longoria Telez. I got it. I want to thank those who have guided me throughout this journey, especially Mrs. Germaine Sintas. Jasmine Corona. Thank you for my family and friends for supporting me through this journey. Tessa Wagner. That's it. Serena Lujan. Thank you to all the Wilson staff and all of my family for your help and support. Nicole Melissa Oliveras Julian. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past. Right now, it's my time and my moment. Well, we did it. Thank you, graduates, and thank you, families and friends, for joining us. We're not all the way at the end. We got a couple more things. Here we go. All right. They're not technically officially graduated until they get their diploma at the end and their official transcript. So we have a couple more things to go. So I want to give my official certification message. That's one of the official things I get to do as a principal. So, Dr. Waddell and members of the board, I certify that the students before you receiving diplomas tonight have passed all the requirements of the state of California and Santa Clara Unified School District. Therefore, I present to you the Santa Clara Adult Education and Wilson High School graduating class of 2023. Make lots of noise now. Before we get to let's take a pause on that. Here we go. Okay. Before we get to the official turning of the tassel, I want to take a moment to recognize some of the amazing scholarship recipients and donors for our Wilson High School and adult ed graduates. We'd like to recognize the donors and recipients. So as I read the names, students, if your name is read, please stand. And if you're representing the organization, please stand. So first we have the Dawn and Claire Calajon First Generation Scholarship, and it's awarded to Marissa Flores. So just stand where you are. The Santa Clara Schools Foundation Scholarship recipients are, and hold your applause, there's 3 names: Scott Uribe, Christian Ramirez, and Veronice Ramirez. Please stand. The Kiwanis Turnaround Scholarship Awards goes to 4 names: Marissa Flores, Liliana Ortiz, Veronice Ramirez, and Sarah Calvario. Please stand. Sarah. Syra. Sorry, Syra. The Marilyn Ray Arts Scholarship is awarded to Chloe Velasquez. The R.L. Knowles Scholarship is awarded to Syra Calvario. Did I say it right that time? All right, the AXA and SCUMA Leadership Scholarship is awarded to Veronice Ramirez and Monique Martinez. And one of our biggest donors is the Employer School Council. So if you're representing, please stand. We have a long list. I'll let you know when the names are done. The recipients for the ESC scholarship are Christian Angulo, Berenice Contreras Rodriguez, Andrea Fox, Chandra Johnson, Biane Ortiz Sanchez, Veronice Ramirez Rojas, and Scott Uribe. Please stand. Overall, for scholarships, these organizations have helped support our students with over $15,000 in scholarships. We are very grateful to have a community that supports our graduates in achieving further educational success. So thank you to our organizations and our donors for the scholarships. It is now time for our official turning of the tassel. So Christian Ramirez, would you please join me on the stage? Graduates, please stand up, graduates, for this official turning of the tassel. All right, Christian's going to do a countdown, and then you're going to turn your tassels from right to left.
All right, my class of 2023. Let's get this down. 3, 2, 1.
Good job. Stay standing. Oh, stay standing. Stay standing. So thank you, Christian, and congratulations to our graduates. This has been a wonderful ceremony. We have a couple more things. So thank you all that joined us here live and online. Every single student has an amazing story of how they ended up with their high school diploma. But we all know they wouldn't be graduating here today if it wasn't the support that they've received from all of you. So graduates, this is your opportunity to give your teachers, family, and friends some thanks and appreciation. So please applaud very loudly for all of them. You may be seated. Next, I'd like to take a special moment to recognize and thank all of our staff members that helped get our graduates to where they are today. I would like all of our staff to please stand up so that we can appreciate each of you. So staff on my right and left, Adult Ed and Wilson High, please stand. Let's give them a big, huge round of applause. Okay, can I get my line leaders to help with the procession out for our students? So we're now nearing the end of the ceremony. Our graduates will be walking back to the gym to collect their diplomas, the last official thing that they really need to be official high school graduates, with their transcripts. So let's please allow our graduates to process out back to the gym the way they came. After the last graduate has left the area, I will give the crowd a cue that you can now disperse yourselves. Graduates, after you pick up your diploma, and if you have any scholarships or any other recognitions, it'll be in that envelope. Then you can come back here to find your family and friends, okay? So thank you all for joining us this evening. It has been a lovely event. Hold on. All right, we're gonna wait for you. Come on up. We will wait, yeah. You know it, you got it.
Chelsea is an adult education graduate. We were very happy she made it in time. So Chelsea Childs.
We're going to start the procession out. I love it.